But David Monn outdoes himself every time, and he does it again. Another set of 3. This is a huge customer pick on hsn.com. We have it for you on 4 Flex, as I promised. $12.49. You are getting all beautiful 3 set of Apothecary jars. Everyone loves Apothecary jars. This is definitely something you will get home, you will start using. There's so many different ways to use them all throughout the year. So what would you do with these, Alexander, when you get these home now?
Well, I use them in 2 rooms. I have a set in my living room, and I also have a set in my dining room. So in the dining room, I have like a buffet, and you can see here what we're showing you is how they are paired together.
So
and we've
pretty.
also placed some string lights inside, and that is what's bringing the color, bringing them to life and illuminating. What we're showing you next is actually on a sideboard, where you're putting them in a sideboard, or maybe you have like a hutch where you're putting them together. I have them just like this, similar to what we're showing you right there. Just, you know, a little trio. I do like keeping them together. And what's really fantastic, if you have our fabulous string lights, because it's mercury glass, you just drop the string lights inside. I like to go like this. Now, I'll tell you, I just use 1 strand, and I'll just put the string lights inside. And here, let me show you my little personal trick. Aren't they beautiful? They're glass. They are mercury glass. They've got that flecking mercury glass
look.
they
have like this, you know, just this fleck of almost that you could sort of see through them.
Exactly.
And that's why when you add that inner light, you could actually do any type of flameless candle if you wanted.
Yes.
You could add the string lights if you wanted. You could even put candy in this, you know, kind of have the, yeah, you could put some candy canes in there. Think about a wedding, a bridal shower. These are a year-round, beautiful piece of decor. You are getting all 3. So you're getting all 3. The large stands about 18 inches high. The medium stands just under 16 inches high, and the small is just over 14 inches high. I mean, the way you can elevate any tablescape, any mantle, any desktop, any room in the house, essentially. I mean, look, you just add a little bit of holly and a little bit of light, and it totally transforms.
And you'll use them all year round. This is not, you know, Apothecary jars are something that we keep around us all the time. You could even place this in your kitchen if you have the space. But do you see how with 1 set of string lights placed inside, and don't worry, it's just a little bit of shimmer, just that whole little area in your home. When you walk into your living room or your dining room and you see these in the corner and they catch your eye, it's like, oh my God, those are so beautiful. I forgot the lights were coming on tonight. So it just gives you so much joy and happiness. But this shows you how lovely they can look. At around 4th of July, I would put 1 string of white, blue, and red in each. So then my jars, you know, really work throughout all of the seasons. But you have them with you all the time. You could fill them with ornaments and maybe, or either greenery that is coming out of the top. If you wanted to put some of the Christmas greenery from your tree, add a little bit of water to the jar, and then have that greenery coming out of the top right here. You could do that. I want you to realize that the base is clear. Yes. So this is all glass. I just, you know, wipe with a cloth and a little bit of paper towel just to get it a nice little shine. You can break them up. Maybe you want to put 1 in your kitchen. These are lovely in your powder room. Fill them up with bars of soap so that you always have at the ready lots of bars of soap. It's about the abundance. And so now you've got a beautiful storage container to hold all of that soap, and now you've got this beautiful lid. Fantastic. In every room of your home, you will find where you want to add this, but it's just a lot of decor, and the fact that you're receiving all 3.
It's so elegant and chic, and it's something that when you get home, you may have an idea, oh, I think I want to put it there, but then you get them home and you see how substantial they are and how beautiful they are and how they are mercury glass and they stand so tall and regal, and then you're gonna think, oh, I should have gotten another set, because you are getting a set of 3. The retail value on this is almost $85. And so what's so great about HSN shopping with us this morning is you get it on Flex. $12.49 it gets it home. This is a customer pick. This is from David Monn. He creates the most beautiful, elegant tablescapes and events all across the world for some of the finest and most celebrated people. And we get to bring this to you this morning from his designs, from what he creates out of his head. And you'll think, okay, I can get this home, I can use this for the holiday, I can add some light, I can add some bow, I can add some greenery. Then how am I gonna use it in the springtime? How am I gonna use it in the summertime? You will use something like this year round because it doesn't have a definitive holiday you know, design. This is a year-round special design.
Oh, you can use this as a vase by all means. Could you see at spring for your Easter table or for your Passover table, and you just have some beautiful flowers coming out of here? I just can't tell you, it's the fact that it has so much presence. You have seen apothecary jars everywhere. They're typically clear and very plain. This has just a lovely design. I love how the lids, sometimes when I clean them, so I'm like, oh, which lid goes on where? You know, I'll mix them up, but it really doesn't matter. And I just love the staggered look, the clear base. Each, as you can notice, has a slightly different shape. See how this one comes all the way down, Valerie? Where this one has a far more dramatic pedestal on the base. The coloring, it's like a silver gold. I would almost say it's like a champagne, because you can see just a little bit. I can't even say that it's gold. It's almost like a champagne with the silver, very neutral. What happens here is you can mix it. Yes, you can mix in your gold or your silver, whatever your preference is. I'm looking here and I can see that it's coming up a little bit more silver, but when you have this home, it's just a tad more champagne, so it's a little bit warm and works with all design aesthetics, whether you're very modern or very traditional.
Yeah, it has a classic feel. It's very spectacular. I don't know, there's something very royal and regal about this. When you think about apothecary jars and you think about as far back as that they go, and there's been so many beautiful ways to use them. So we're able to bring you a set of 3 already designed in height so that they're perfectly matched to go together, or you can separate them. So the large size is gonna run you about 18 inches in height. The medium one is just under 16 inches, and then the small one is just over 14 inches. This is truly just that elevated, beautiful, sophisticated way that you get something home, and it's just that touch of elegance. And then if you want to spread it throughout the house, or you want to concentrate in one area, all eyes are going to go right there, whether you light it or you decorate it or you just leave them on their own. Before Flex gets it home, it's less than $12.50, and I promise you this is such a beautiful piece that you will use all year